The Angkor temples are by far the most popular tourist attraction in Cambodia. I'm going to provide some general information on the temples that is relevant to both tourists and expats already living in Cambodia, so this video has something for everyone. I decided to make this video now because I just got the special Angkor Pass that enables long-term residents to visit all of the temples for free. I'll show you what that looks like here and discuss the process for obtaining this special pass. The only requirement for obtaining this pass is that you've stayed in Cambodia for 2 years. So if you're a new expat who's more on the stingy side, you could hold off on visiting all of the temples until you've been here for 2 years. AngkorEnterprise.gov.kh is the main hub for all of the official information on the Angkor temples. If you go to that website, you'll see a link in the top right corner of the page that says Special Pass. You click that, make an account, and you'll have to take a bunch of pictures of your passport. Specifically, you need pictures of all of your visas that show that you've been here for 2 years. It took only 4 hours from the time that I filled out and submitted my application for that special pass to actually arrive in my email. So the process is very fast. I would expect that for most people, it should take at most 1 business day. As far as the prices for tourists go, you can get a 1-day pass for $37, a 3-day pass for $62, and a 7-day pass for $72. Personally, I think the 3-day pass is enough to see everything, but the 7-day pass is only $10 more if you're not sure. These prices all come from the official Angkor Enterprise website. They accept Visa and MasterCard as payment. There is also an Angkor ticket office on Road 60 where you can buy the passes in person if you'd rather do that than buy them online. In the past, I had used both the website and the ticket office to buy the passes. Personally, I find the website to be more convenient. You'll notice that on my special Angkor Pass, it displays some of the rules at the temples. You need a permit to film, which is why I don't have any of my own videos of the temples. This here is all footage of the area surrounding Angkor Wat. I'm not 100% sure why they have this rule, as I think that allowing people to film would help promote tourism. It might be that they're worried about social media influencers filming themselves doing disrespectful acts, the Johnny Somali types, and so on. You'll notice that they also state to keep all of your clothes on. As far as dress goes, you do need to dress conservatively to be allowed inside the temples. Basically the same way that you would dress if you were going to church, but wear comfortable shoes, no flip-flops or high heels. Also, you are not supposed to touch the statues or any of the artwork there. 2,000-year-old stonework tends to be a little fragile, and they're trying to preserve everything, so treat the temples with respect. You will also see some signs around that instruct you not to give money to beggars and begging children in particular. Cambodia is a fast-growing economy with one of the lowest unemployment rates in the world, and they don't want begging to replace actual work because that will hurt their economy. Especially with children, the government is worried that they will stop going to school if they can earn money by just begging all day. If you want to support the economy, you can buy souvenirs from the craftspeople and vendors that you will see all around the temples. Note that the prices on everything are negotiable, so feel free to haggle down to less than 50% of their initial asking price. That's totally normal and is just part of the culture here. Oh yeah, the Angkor Wat area also has some really cool monkeys, but don't feed them because that will make them more aggressive. As far as which temples to visit, Angkor Wat is the big one that everyone goes to. People say that it has the best sunrise in the world, but I've never seen it just because I'm not a morning person. What I actually like about Angkor Wat is the fact that the whole area is very large with a lot of space to do recreational activities. So if you like bike riding or you just want to go for a long walk, I think this is a pretty good place to do it. It's It's also a good spot to have a picnic, but there's also plenty of local Khmer restaurants in the area if you want to eat some authentic Khmer food. My favorite temple, though, is probably Prohm, which is commonly known as the Tomb Raider Temple. I just think it looks really cool, but it does get a bit fewer tourists than Angkor Wat. I've also visited Banteay Srei, which is a little smaller, but has some interesting history that you might like. There are also some other temples that are further away from Siem Reap and require a separate ticket. One of the ones that I want to visit someday is Koh Ker. If you want a tour guide for the temples while you're there, it's very easy to find one. Some of them just kind of hang around the temples and will walk up to you and ask you if you want a tour guide. Note, of course, that it's not free, but you can always say no. You can also ask for a guide in one of the Siem Reap Facebook groups, or you can just kind of ask around town if people know of a guide that they recommend. If you've got any more questions about the temples, drop a comment below, and if you want to watch me visit a Khmer village, then click on this video here.